This trip has been a wild ride. We left San Francisco in thick fog, dodging cargo ships and fighting brutal currents. We battled rolling anchorages, rough weather, and non-stop boat work, fixing our steering, upgrading our rigging, and even waking up harder ground. Now with just a few days left before we have to leave the country, we're stopping in Morro Bay to seek shelter from bad weather. But the real test is ahead. Point Conception, the Cape Horn of the Pacific. People say this is where everything changes. We're about to find out. Let's do it. Hi, we are Natasha and Kyle, and welcome to Fish Under Sail. We're living our dream on our Nautica 43 sailboat, sailing, diving, fishing, and tackling boat projects as we explore the world. With Kyle's expertise as a fishing guide and aircraft mechanic, and my background as a diving instructor, we're all about adventure, learning, and making the most out of life at sea. Whether you're here for some sailing tips, epic dives, or just an adventure, we're glad you're joining us. Don't forget to subscribe and join us as we chase the horizon.
Alright, we are departing. It is a little after 5 in the morning. We have left Monterey Bay. We got a good weather window, so right now we're going to shoot west, get around this point up here, and then we're going to head south and hopefully get to our anchorage in San Simeon tonight by 6. It's going to be a long day. Alright, it's been a good morning so far, pretty chill. We're sailing through a bunch of whales and seals right now, hunting bait. Got the mainsail out, and we got the mizzen out. Getting ready to round this point right here and start heading south.
Nice bagel breakfast. And look how calm the ocean is. We have about 10 more hours to go. The ocean life on this coast has been insane. You can find everything out here. Sea lions, whales, dolphins, even otters just cruising by. We've been so lucky to be surrounded by whales almost daily. Dolphins playing in our wake. It's nice to have some company out here. Makes every sail much more special.
We just rounded False Sir right now on a calm weather window. Probably another 5 or so miles we'll have rounded Big Sur, and then that's the last of the dangerous points for this sail. Then we should just be downwind, hopefully, until San Simeon. 50 miles to go. 5-0. There's the Big Sur coast. We're moving just very slowly. Barely any wind. But at least there's not 10-foot seas out here.
Some tacos because we are gonna get there late. We are supposed to be there already, but we're gonna be there in about 5 hours.
Still by Big Sur, pretty becalmed right now, really calm. So we have head sail out, mainsail, and the mizzen, trying to get as much wind as we can because we got a lot of distance to cover today and we are not going very fast, so I wouldn't mind some decent wind coming in. Let's see. Yep, we just rounded Big Sur, so now we are heading south. And I don't know what this whale is. It's not a humpback whale though, but we're racing him. Look at him, he's gigantic. I have no clue what it is. That's cool as hell though. Got the sun coming down, still no wind, dropped the sails, gave up. Put the throttle up, we're only getting 6 knots, but it's beautiful. We're gonna duck into San Simeon, which is kind of around the corner there. Drop the anchor, sleep, and then the next morning get up early. Try to get into Morro Bay in daylight hours since that river mouth entrance is kind of sketchy. So that's the plan. Been a long day, but tomorrow we should be somewhere pretty cool. So we're getting ready to anchor at a possibly rolling anchorage. So you don't want to anchor and have the windlass supporting the weight of the boat with the jerking motion of the waves or anything like that. So I'm setting up a bridle. It's hard to see right now because I have it wrapped up so it doesn't fall overboard. But one leg of the bridle's on one bow cleat, the other leg of the bridle's on the other. And it's gonna run up and join in the center with the chain clip. So you're gonna run out your anchor chain to your desired depth, hook this up, run out more chain, take the weight off your chain and off your windlass, and then all your weight will be on the bridle and your front two cleats. So let's get that ready in advance since we're gonna be there when it's dark. And yeah.
And look at that view.
Beautiful.
I don't know, you can't see, but it's so pretty.
I just woke up in San Simeon. This place is beautiful. We snuck in here in the dark and anchored, but it was a good anchorage. We didn't drag an inch, and it was pretty calm. So slept good. Now we're gonna go and try to head to Morro Bay. Try to get in there today before there's gonna be a couple of days of pretty bad weather coming, so we'll be in Morro Bay for that, and then we'll try to round Conception after that.
The dolphins are coming to say good morning. How amazing. This is the first thing we see when we come out. How cool is that? They're all over there, like in the shallows over there. So cool. Into them.
Alright, we're on approach to Morro Bay. There's Morro Rock, and the jetty extends down that way, and we got to round up in. But it can be a super sketchy entrance because there'll be breaking waves in there a lot of times. Today's pretty calm, so it should be chill. Yeah. We're about a mile out though. We're gonna go anchor, and then we're gonna have some fun for a couple days. It's been a lot of work. I don't want to work on the boat. We're just gonna get some provisions probably, put the dinghy down, and have some fun. Full entrance between the narrow breakwater there and there, passing Morro Rock, heading up the channel right here, and just around the bend there should be an anchorage. I see a couple of sailboat masts there, so I'm pretty sure that's it. I got the hook down. This is such a cool spot. Morro Rock right there. Easy landing, access to shops right here by dinghy. It's a small anchorage, just me, these other two boats, and then a mooring field back there, but it's super cool. It's pretty protected. We're about to get a pretty big blow come through here. So then after like a day or two, hopefully we'll have our window to cross Conception, and then we'll be in Southern California. So, but for now, we're just gonna go have some fun, I think.
This was pretty cool. This never happens. The port captain came to give us the paperwork to register that we will be staying in the anchorage for a few nights. They also came to give us the pamphlet of the town and just to welcome us and just tell us that we should have a lovely stay. This never happens. It was really nice.
Morro Bay, let's see what's up. Couple of otters chilling by this buoy, paying us no mind. We're on the way to Morro Rock right there. Might bust out the metal detector, see what we can get into. Oh man, look at it. We just shot out of the pass real quick. It's still pretty calm out here. To check out Morro Rock, check that out. That's pretty cool. 580 foot tall volcanic plug, they say. Right now we're trying to find a place to use the metal detector. So we've seen it and we're about to roll.
Currently just following this tour boat around, and he's giving us a nice tour of the bay. If you don't know what to do, just get yourself a tour guide. That's an albino. Is that an albino? Am I being dumb? Baby.
And these otters just hang out all day on their backs, just relaxing. This one's cleaning her baby. Let's go see what's You see that? The beta's no mind. Just hit up a seafood restaurant and you can see our boat anchored right out there. Keeping an eye on it. And then also our dinghy right down there. Nice. Bird Island. All my boys chilling, watching the sunset.
So we just tied off over here. We're gonna do some shopping in town. Pretty excited to explore this town. And then our boat is right over there, one of those. And then later we'll explore all these little dunes and everything. Morro Bay is home to the Seven Sisters, a chain of ancient volcanic peaks. Technically there are 9, but 2 are on private land, so only 7 are publicly recognized. The most famous, Morro Rock, stands 576 feet tall and has guided sailors for centuries. Now it is a protected sanctuary and the iconic symbol of this coastal town.
So the blow is starting now. This is what we were trying to avoid out at sea. So it's going to start coming in super hard later tonight and all night. And they're forecasting 30, 35 knot winds and over 10 feet sea is around Point Conception. So we definitely don't want to hit that up because we all know that's going to be a lot bigger than they say. So probably we'll be around here for another day and a half. And then when this clears up, we might get our shot around Conception. We shall see. But for now, we're just going to ride this thing out on anchor and then come up with a plan. Beautiful spot though.
Kyle is back with our gas, propane and some diesel. Filling up because it's just too rough today. But I'm too cold so I don't want to stand outside, but he's basically refilling the fuel. But yeah, so the fuel dock is right over there. But right now, as you can see, it's too windy, so we can't take the boat there and we need to do it right now. So he's just gonna go up and down a few times. Okay, so we are currently in a storm. You can't even, so there's the 3 buildings. It ends like up there, but you can't see it because the storm is so big. The big rock that I keep posting, that's like the edge of it. It's just gone. And this is our anchoring spot. So there's these blue lines is how much we have been moving. Look at that. It's crazy right now, and we're supposed to leave in 2 hours. So Carl is just changing the gas for me because I want to cook. So he filled our spare and now he's changing it. This is our gas. What do you call this?
Gas locker.
Gas locker.
Chain locker. Gas locker.
So he's strapping it in there. Sorry, no, you guys can't see it. Strapping it. And then the other one comes here, and then there's the chain. Look what a beautiful day. The end of the day. Beautiful. Much more quiet. There was such a big storm earlier. Hey, Bubby. What did he do? He's on the boat. Those are our neighbors. They're also on their way to Mexico. So we might see them along the way, but they're not as rushed as we are. So they're going to take their time. And, well, we have 10 more days left. We still have the generator running. And then our engine is secured over here.
We're departing Morro Bay. We got fog again and winds from the south, and they're not supposed to be from the south. But I just feel kind of trapped on this dangerous coast, and we need to get the hell out of here, so we will see how it works. We're trying to go around the corner here to San Luis Obispo, and then from there we should be on a good spot to run Conception when we get the weather window, which is hopefully tomorrow. I'm so ready to leave this coast though. I mean, it is freezing, strong winds, big waves, foggy, nothing but like kelp beds to entangle you out here. I'm just ready to get south, so hopefully this is our chance. Yeah, we're working on it. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I think we are going to send it. So check it out. We were gonna stop for the night in San Luis Obispo, but we have a decent weather window right now to cross Conception. So I think what we're gonna do is just strap in and do an overnight sail, get around the dangerous part of Conception, and anchor here in Coho, which is right around the point. And then from there, we can take our time shooting further south. So I think we're just gonna go ahead and go for it. I mean, it's forecasted to be a very calm night, and we have some good sailing wind right now, so it's kind of a win-win. So I think that's the plan. We're cruising now. We got 6.5 to 7 knots, just with the head sail and mizzen up, and got a rod in the water. Hopefully pick up a little bluefin or something. Well, we're doing it, man. We are making some distance now, so we will get around that point probably around 7 p.m. and we will be golden. All right, we're on the road to Conception, which is this point. We're gonna round that. Natasha's feeling seasick, so she's out here drinking some ginger tea, trying to get over it. But there's some big swells coming up under us. I know you can't see, but some of these things are 10, 11 feet tall. But yeah, it's either freeze or seasick. So what's it like sailing in the Central Pacific California coast? Just like this. Huge seas, tons of wind, cold as hell. You can't see past a damn mile because there's nothing but fog. That's basically what it's like. Oh yeah, no fish. Alright, we're about an hour from the sun going down. Oof. We're just slogging along. We're at a terrible point of sail. We're beam 2 to the seas. There's nothing I can do about it. So they're just coming on and slapping us in the side, rolling us around hard. No, you can't tell on camera, but it sucks. But it's gonna be so glorious to leave here. Oh, so glorious. Anyway, it's about, still got a couple hours left, but once we round Conception, I can turn downwind and should be a lot more comfortable. And then hopefully get into the anchorage like around 10 o'clock tonight. Then get up, head to SoCal. Just chilling out here in the pitch black. Listen to the autopilot whine, dealing with the big old swells because we're going downwind. But other than that, pretty chill night. The wind died off, so we're basically just motoring. But yeah, what do we got? Another couple hours. We getting there. Got coffee in the Roswell cup. Doing it big. All right, so we did it. It is 12:30, and we just set the hook into Coho Anchorage, which on the radar is just around the corner here. So this is the Coho Anchorage in this area we're in here, and Point Conception was north. So we've officially rounded Point Conception, which is a huge accomplishment. It got pretty gnarly for a bit, but we made it. We're safe. We're in a good anchorage here. There's another sailboat down the way. So I'm just gonna make sure our anchor is set, and then get some good sleep. And then tomorrow we're gonna make another run 50 miles to Ventura. But yeah, huge accomplishment. We are stoked. We woke up in the Coho Anchorage. This guy just came in. He must have rounded Conception very late last night. And this guy. And we're sitting here at Coho Anchorage. Beautiful morning. It was kind of a rolly anchorage, but much needed rest after rounding Conception last night. Got pretty wild for a while, and it was like a 16-17 hour day. So we got a few hours sleep, and now we're gonna head further to Southern California, hopefully bust out of this fog and get into some warmth. Coho Anchorage, what a beautiful spot, man. This is in the middle of nowhere. What a beautiful resting stop. Bit rolly. Oh, looks like this little guy's heading north around Conception today. Okay, let's go.
We are currently surrounded by dolphins. Can you see them jumping? Like, there, look at that. Isn't that crazy? There's so many. You can see them on the sonar, on the scanner. How amazing is that? Look at them coming! Oh, this is so cool. There's so many of them.
They're all off today.
I don't know, but I want to zoom in.
Come on, please be running for two.
Look at that.
Good bite.
How amazing.
What it looks like when they're running with tuna.
Is it?
We're in some light air. Got all the sails up. Ooh, beautiful. Beautiful. Well, maybe not that sail. Got to do something about that. But light air, but we're doing all right. We're going between 4.5 to 5.5 knots. And we are en route to Santa Barbara. Another 24 miles. Things are looking good. And it's slowly warming up. I'm very happy about that. Got a feeding frenzy going on up there. So I changed our course, see if we can drag this Rapala through it. I don't really have any of my good gear set up, but I do have a deep diver. So maybe we can pick up something off that. And this just reminds me of Colombia, dude. We would be in the yellowfin right now if we found this. But sadly, we're 2 miles off the coast of California, so I highly doubt there's any tuna out here. I do have a Rapala diver in the water, but we shall see. Wild. Well, we basically motored all day and now we got a nice breeze that's coming in. Got the head sail back out, mizzen's out, and it's we're making about 7 knots. We're about to round the corner here into Santa Barbara. And then we arranged for a slip because we got a bunch we got to do. We got to refill water, get a good charge, and all kind of stuff like that. So yeah, we're gonna do that, and then hopefully tomorrow head further south. Tied up on the end again, safe and sound in Santa Barbara. It's a beautiful marina too. Love it. Probably get some good food and hang out, get ready for the next trip. We got a bit of a late start, but we got the power, water, everything we needed at the marina. But it is blowing pretty good now. And we are moving 6.5 to 7.5 knots, which is pretty good speed. So we should make some good time. We decided to leave. It's a bit of a windstorm right now. And again, we're offshore, but it's going to be nothing like we dealt with up north. So take advantage of the winds, get as many miles as we can towards San Diego.
So we're struggling with the wind right now, and we still have about 30 miles to go. So we're just gonna try and put up the mainsail and see what happens. We're a bit frustrated today. So we are running out of time, but this is the conditions today. I am so scared right now. So we've just turned the boat around. We're gonna go back to the anchorage and just stay there for the night. These waves are ginormous.
Alright, so we're in Redondo Beach now. We got in like 5 a.m. last night, anchored over there, which is not an anchorage anymore, I guess. They said we need to pay for a mooring ball, which whatever. So we're at a mooring ball now. We tried to leave. We actually tried to go a little bit ago south to Long Beach, but the weather's a little bit too gnarly and we are sleep deprived and tired and need a bit of a rest. So we're just gonna hang out here for a bit and then keep going. It's a really tough coast to cruise down there. It's super, super inhospitable to cruisers here. Like, it's just ridiculous, man. California has lost its way. This is public water. So, you know what, whatever. Mexico soon, and we'll get to it tomorrow.
Passenger princess over here just relaxing. All kind is rowing.
What I want to do. That's question.
Vier burgers, 5 burgers.
Feast. Alright, we're doing it. We just left Redondo Beach back there, and we're gonna try to get to San Diego today. We don't have all the time in the world anymore. We gotta be in Mexico on the 21st. Today's the 17th, and we definitely have some stuff we need to do in San Diego first. So we're gonna try to make the around 100-mile run today to San Diego. We'll see what the winds do in the afternoon. And yeah, we'll go from there. If we got to duck into like Dana Point or something, we will. But yeah, we really don't have the time anymore. But yeah, it's much better out here. Some pretty big rollers with short intervals. But if the wind picks up later like it's supposed to, it'll keep us pretty stable. It's turned into a pretty beautiful sail right now. We're making 6.5 knots. Wind's out of the wrong directions according to the forecast, but I'm waiting for it to back around, come off our stern quarter, and then we'll head to San Diego. But we got about 75 miles, but we're doing pretty well in these winds. Probably put the mainsail up in a bit, and yeah, get some miles under the keel, and we should be done with this journey. We are putting the miles away now. I'm stoked on it. We're hitting like 7.5 knots. Got all our sails up. And yeah, cruising. The wind's supposed to pick up a bit too in the evening, so we'll get even more speed. And right now we're pointed almost directly at San Diego, so it's going well.
That's where Kyle grew up. Oh, my little baby.
So we're making a pit stop in Dana Point. The wind kind of died on us, and we have a lot of miles left to go to San Diego. So we'll knock them out tomorrow. This is a beautiful entrance in here. We're about to go anchor around the corner up over there by that barge. And get a good night's sleep. Get back at it tomorrow. Tomorrow for sure, San Diego.
Next time on Fish Under Sail. Our next stop, San Diego. Our last port before crossing into Mexico. We have just days left before we have to leave the country, and things are about to get real. Join us next time as we make our final preparation and get ready to set sail for new waters.